We're here. The next three videos are going to be three different Kurosawa movies I've watched. I cannot be sitting here claiming to be a movie reviewer if I don't go and watch the classics at some point. And I have to review them at some point. I have to watch them to understand where like most of the movies came from. We're here to talk about Seven Samurai. Spoiler alert, I will not tell you what the three Kurosawa movies I'm going to review are. This is obviously the first of them and arguably the most iconic. It holds up fantastically. This movie, by the way, released in 1954, fantastic film. I think it's obviously this movie, I think it was the first time ever where you had the whole, people teaming up together. People often cite this movie as, oh, this is what led to Avengers and all that. Like every team up movie is essentially originated from this, even like the Westerns, which is what made it famous in the West, was inspired by Kurosawa. And I'm not someone who likes to glaze up, stuff which originated stuff, because if it aged poorly or it's just a decent film upon rewatch, and I sure it had influence, but doesn't mean it's a great film. That is not true for this movie. This movie is truly amazing. It's fantastic, man. This movie is actually really good. And I think what makes it even more impressive, right? I think so. Straight off the bat, I'm not going to say it's a 5 star. I do think it tends to be a bit on the longer side, where I feel like, man, this movie is quite long, right? Because of course it was made in the 1950s. Come on, but it's never a problem of, oh, this movie was too long. That's why I think it's a 4 out of 5. I think the problem is like there's a lot of things which I feel like, yeah, were important to the plot, but you could have also cut out some of them. Like the movie is long, yes, but it's not the length that's the issue, it's what is shown that's the issue, right? Like the whole plot with the young samurai and the woman is just, it leads to nothing, it feels pointless, you know. uh, it's just that. But you know, that's just like the major complaint I have of this film, really, is like the whole subplot of the young samurai. I mean, it's basically done to show like how he's naive and stupid, right? But you could have done that in other ways as well. I don't know, it just feels unnecessary. But however, the movie otherwise, fantastic, man. Let's just talk about Toshiro Mifune. I don't know if I pronounced that right, I'm so sorry. He plays, I think this is his debut role or something, I don't know, but he fantastic. He is incredible in this film. I have watched another movie with him in it, and this man, he has range, lads. This is a fantastic performance by him. Takashi Shimura, fantastic. He plays like the lead samurai, as I like to say, or the elder. He is also great in this movie. There's a few more. I want to point out the ones I thought were like really standing out to me. Seiji Miyaguchi. He also does an incredible job, as well as Bokuzin Hidari. Like these are the four people I would like. There's obviously all around great performance by all of them, honestly. But for me, what really stood out, it was Toshiro Mifune, Takashi Shimura, it was Kamatari Fujiwara. Oh, that's Manzo. But you know, he also did a good job. It was Saiji Miyaguchi who played, yeah, Kyuzo, and Bokuzen Hidari who plays the farmer Yohei. But honestly, this movie is absolutely fantastic. I think, people always say you got to go back and watch the classics to know where everything originated from. I disagree. I think you can avoid the classics altogether, especially if the classics are, they're clearly dated and they're clearly aged, So again, I disagree with the whole idea of just because it was influential, that means it's a great film. Just because someone did it first doesn't mean they did it best. You should know that. But this movie, ignoring that, so see, when I go into these movies which are classics or influential, I'm not going in with the fact of what they did for cinema. I'm going in with the mindset of, is this movie good to watch without any burden of what it represents or what it did? And Seven Samurai really is that good of a film. Like it's a fantastic film. It's a very good film. Like I said, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Fantastic little movie, only toned down or held down by its length. The plot is immaculate. It's a very simple plot which just works. The finale is fantastic. The first world building, them building up to the whole the point of why we need it, fantastic. The whole finale is great. Some scenes, some shots in this film are fantastic. Like, you know, it's truly a great film. I think it's great, and the ending is also heartbreaking. It's great. I love seeing movies. This is a really old film. You gotta understand. Not only do they have the whole idea of all these people coming together, which was never thought of before in cinema, which is incredible, but then you also have the fact that it doesn't have a happy ending. I don't know if it was common back then, but movies which really show, man, this shit sucks. And it's not trying to be a doomer, it's not trying to be like, man, everything's depressing. But it just shows, man, this is just what ended up happening. In the end, the victory was the farmers, not ours. And the two oldest men end up surviving again. And it's good writing because when they meet, they're like, oh man, we've survived so many wars, maybe this will be our last. And everyone younger than them, spoiler alert, ends up getting buried. And you just see this shot of all the, not the gravestones, but the heaps of graves. And you're like, damn, fantastic, man. This is a actually great movie. Like this movie, I get the glaze for because some of the other ones I don't. This movie, I get it. Like it truly is spectacular. Okay, I've been glazing this movie too long. Feel like I'm choking on how much dick I've sucked about this film. But hey, man, if you think I did a lot, you should go online. People love writing on it, especially for this movie and Kurosawa Sensei. But that's gonna be it from me. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.